Thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with a story that could ultimately change the balance of power in the Minnesota House. Today, the Scott County Attorney's Office said 20 missing ballots in Shakopee will likely never be found because they were thrown away.
The Attorney's Office says it was the result of human error and in a race that was decided by just 15 votes. Both sides are now looking at their next steps. Gordon Severson's here with our top story tonight. Gordon?
Yeah, after an in-depth investigation, the Scott County Attorney's Office says they discovered that these 20 missing ballots all came from the same precinct in Shakopee. They were all absentee ballots sent in between the dates of October 15th and October 17th, and it's likely the ballots will never be recovered.
In a race where 15 votes separate the winner from the loser, every vote matters. So when 20 votes went missing, Republican House candidate Aaron Paul was very concerned.
I want every vote counted because folks took time out of their day. They weighed the issues and they decided to vote for a particular candidate.
He wants to believe this was all a mistake. He wants attorneys to check and make sure these ballots weren't taken intentionally.
You know, on election night, I won. I tied, I lost all within 12 hours.
We do believe it was human error involved.
The Scott County Attorney's Office says their preliminary investigation shows the 20 ballots in question were accepted on October 17th. They were among a large pile of absentee ballots. But as election officials were going through them, the county attorney says the 20 ballots disappeared.
We believe then those 20 secrecy ballots were inadvertently thrown out as part of their cleanup and their process.
Scott County Administrator Leslie Vermillion says they did some digging and found out where the city of Shakopee sends its trash and recycling. But by then, it was too late.
Those trash providers had already moved out where they would not be able to be recovered.
Since the ballots can't be recovered, Minnesota House Republicans have decided to officially contest the election.
It definitely comes into question. We have to have this figured out.
House Democrats have also responded, with Speaker Melissa Hortman saying, quote, Representative Brad Tabke won the election in District 54A. We expect Representative Tabke will prevail again in the election contest.
I also reached out to Representative Tabke to get his reaction to this new information, but he has not responded at this time. House Republicans say they will officially contest the election on Friday. After that, the courts will decide what happens next. House Republicans are requesting a special election since those 20 missing ballots will likely never be recovered.